The kids are calling it artificial intelligence, or AI. Chatbot programs like ChatGPT, AI-generated art, and AI-generated voice replicators have all become much more streamlined in recent months, and their popularity has increased drastically. These programs, along with increasingly realistic deepfake technology, have thrown our society into uncharted territory. With this technology evolving every day, quicker than our government can legislate it, we as individuals must grapple with the ethics of this technology. How far can this technology develop, and where along its development should we draw the line? We talked to members of the Lincoln High School community to delve further into this matter. Tell me about AI.
I think in our day and age, AI has a lot of drawbacks, but it also has a lot of benefits, you know? For instance, if I need to mass-produce data for some of my classes, and I don't want to continuously keep looking it up, I can just do one big search on ChatGPT and it'll help me do my homework faster. But I also think it comes with a lot of plagiarism.
In terms of AI, things that I've noticed where they can actually be helpful is like resume building and like recipes and help with like answering questions. I mean, there's some like nuance to it, and obviously they're not 100% right all the time. In terms of like the art realm and the art world, AI art is kind of a sticky like scenario because a lot of the AI art that is generated is actually taken from actual artists. Which I guess you could say that a lot of AI is actually taken from real people. So it's like where the line is between stealing and having a tool is still kind of blurry and I guess not really defined. So I can see it being helpful, but I can also see it being harmful.
I just learned moments ago that you can have it summarize key ideas for you, and I'm trying to figure out where we fit. Where do we struggle with text? How do you make meaning? How do you make meaning that's your own versus an amalgamation of everyone's meaning that's online? And I don't want to be in a position that I'm thinking about, is this real or has this been collated from somewhere else?
I think it's a very good resource to use, I guess, to gather data, but I don't believe in plagiarism. I don't know if it's technically plagiarism, but I believe in academic honesty.
I think it can be useful, but I also think it can be like bad, especially for like art. Like AI generated art is kind of a problem, and people will like, because it will steal art from like a bunch of people to create the formula, and so without their consent or anything, it's actually illegal. But like all these like AI generated art things that you see around, that's how they're made, and I don't think that's okay.
I think it's interesting and exciting. I think that there's lots of ways that we can use those tools to help us. So I don't think that we immediately need to jump to the idea that everything is negative and that kids are going to cheat on everything, and that we have to run to the hills being scared about using that. I was just in Austin, Texas, and I went to some professional development sessions that talked about ways that we can utilize these tools to make our lives easier. So like ways that I can use them to help me write some content for newsletters and things that I do, to make posters, all sorts of things. I think it is trickier for a regular classroom teacher to figure out how they're going to reconcile themselves with this new technology. But just like with any kind of new technology, there's always good and bad things.
Well, there you have it, Cards. It seems that the Lincoln community has a pretty nuanced opinion on the current state of AI. And I know I, for one, am very interested to see where it takes us from here.